welcome to another edition of DesignMeStuff TV. My name is Aarron Mintert. I'm the owner of DesignMeStuff.com. I can help you with all of your graphics, printing, marketing, all that good stuff that you might need for your small business. Today we're going to talk about t-shirt and garment printing and ultimately pricing. The first question I get when people call up to place a t-shirt order is, how much is it going to cost? Well, that is a loaded question because there are so many different variables in what determines the price of your t-shirt order. So that's what we're going to go over today. First of all, it's going to be what type of garment are we using. For example, obviously hoodies are going to be more expensive than t-shirts and so on and so forth. But let's just, for conversation's sake, stick to t-shirts for right now. So there's different brands and there's different weights of t-shirts as well. So also there's different blends of polyester, cotton, all that good stuff. And you want to kind of be careful there because not everything is able to be printed on as well as the next. So a lighter soft style t-shirt's gonna run you a little bit more than your standard rugged 5 or 6 ounce t-shirt. Dry fit also is a different one that's very popular these days. It's also going to cost a little bit more than just a standard t-shirt. So the type of garment that you have, also the name brands, if it's Nike, Gildan, Anvil, that's going to determine the price. Obviously, some of your bigger name brands are going to be more. In t-shirt, hoodie printing, some of the most common ones you may not have heard of, but are very, very popular amongst everybody who orders them is Anvil and Gildan are probably two of the most common ones. And they're pretty good quality shirts. I wouldn't say they're the best. I wouldn't say they're the worst. But in terms of printing quality, they do a great job at an affordable price. So that's something that I would look into, Gildan or Anvil. Hanes also is another pretty decent one. The color of the t-shirt is going to affect the price a little bit. Colored or darker shirts are typically going to be a little bit more expensive than, say, a white or a light gray or ash gray t-shirt. Let's go into the type of printing. That's also going to affect the price. There's several different ways that t-shirts, hoodies, things of that nature are printed. The most common one being screen printing. Screen printing process is going to be different colors of ink on layered on top of the garment. It comes out with everybody's seen a screen printed t-shirt. It's a pretty nice, thick looking ink. Very vibrant, very durable, and long lasting as well. It's probably the most common. With screen printing, you're also going to expect to incur screen setup fees. Typically anywhere between $15 and $30 per screen, which is a screen's going to be per image, basically. Also, when doing screen printing t-shirts, you're going to pay typically per color of ink. So if you have yellow, blue, orange, red, and you pay $1.50 per color, it's going to be $6 on the ink for those 4 colors. Again, 4 colors is pretty much the standard. Some printers will go higher than that, 5, 6, 7 colors, but typically they're going to stay within 4 colors, which, keep in mind, is also going to limit the type of design. Now, if you have a design that has a lot of gradients or drop shadows, a gradient being 2 colors kind of fading into each other, a good way to go is direct to garment, and this is also good for a smaller quantity order of shirts. Again, you're not going to want to pay $30 setup fee or screen setup fee if you're only ordering 2 shirts. It's just not feasible. So direct to garment printing is more or less like you're printing a piece of paper out of your printer at home. However, it's done on a direct to garment machine right onto the fabric, and the ink does go into the fabric. You can do a lot more color-wise. Again, effects, drop shadows, stuff like that's going to look really nice on a direct-to-garment printed shirt. They are also typically more because you're using more colors, more inks, and the machinery to get them printed is just, it costs a lot more than the screen printing machines as well. Also, if you're doing direct-to-garment on a dark color, say like you wanted a full-color image on a black shirt, 99% of the time, that's going to have to go over a white overbase. So basically, you're going to have your black t-shirt, then you're going to have a layer of white, and then you're going to have the printing on top of that to make it really stand out. So that's another thing. And then there's embroidery, which is totally different. But if you have, say, salespeople out in the field and they wear polos, you want them to look nice and professional, I would recommend going with embroidery. And embroidery basically is thread count. So your image has to be digitized, and when it's digitized, that will pop up a thread count, which will tell the embroiderer how much thread is going to be used in that specific design, and that's what the price is based off on that. So that's another route to think of, just depending on who it's for, what's the function of the shirt. Placement also is going to have an effect on the price. For example, first of all, if you want the front printed or the back, that's going to be a one place price. So if you have one on the front and one on the back, that's going to be a different price, obviously more. If you have one on the front, back, and on the sleeve, that's going to cost even more. So where the logos are, how many spots on the shirt they are, that's also going to take effect to how much you're going to pay. And lastly, quantity, just like anything else. If you're ordering less than 10 t-shirts, you're going to pay per shirt the price that you would probably pay for one, which is going to be the most expensive. Price breaks usually come at about 12, 24, 50, 100, and so on and so on and so on. So as with anything else, the more you order, the cheaper it's going to get. So hopefully that helps you understand a little bit better how t-shirts are priced. If you have questions or need pricing on t-shirt, hoodie printing, feel free to give us a call. The number is 314-276-4741. Thanks again for watching Design Me Stuff TV. I'm Aarron Mintert with DesignMeStuff.com. Have a great day.